Welcome to Business Book Daily. Today I'm breaking down a book about why most people underperform and what it actually takes to reach massive levels of success. I'll cover the big idea, the practical business lesson, and 3 sharp insights you can use right away. Let's get into it. But first, a word from our sponsor. Want to sell more without adding fixed payroll? A lot of smart operators hire commission-only reps on experienced salespeople who get paid only when they produce results. If that sounds like a smarter way to scale, post your opportunity at commissiononly.com. Thousands of motivated reps are actively looking for performance-based roles right now. Commissiononly.com. Today's book is The 10X Rule by Grant Cardone. Cardone is a sales trainer, entrepreneur, and business author known for teaching aggressive growth, sales performance, and personal accountability. His core argument is simple. Most people fail not because their goals are too big, but because their goals and effort are too small. That's what makes this book useful. A lot of businesses assume that steady effort and reasonable goals will lead to strong results. But in reality, the market is crowded, attention is limited, and progress takes more effort than expected. The book makes a different case. If you want outsized results, you need outsized action. That means setting goals that feel uncomfortable and backing them up with a level of effort most people aren't willing to sustain. One of the strongest ideas in the book is that targets need to be large enough to change behavior. Small goals allow people to stay in their comfort zone. Bigger goals force better planning, more outreach, and stronger execution across the board. Another key lesson is that most people underestimate the amount of action required. If you think a certain level of activity will get the job done, the real number is usually much higher. More calls, more follow-up, more promotion, more repetition. The businesses that win are often the ones that simply do more of the right things. The book also emphasizes eliminating hesitation. Waiting for the right timing, more confidence, or better conditions slows progress. In practice, consistent action creates more opportunity than perfect planning ever will. Ownership is another major theme. Instead of blaming the market, the competition, or external conditions, the focus shifts to what can be controlled. More outreach, better messaging, faster response times, and stronger follow-up all move the business forward. Visibility plays a big role as well. Many businesses assume that if they have a strong product, customers will find them. In reality, repeated exposure is what drives results. The companies that stay in front of their audience longer tend to outperform those that show up once and disappear. So how do you apply this? Start by raising your targets. If your current goals don't require a different level of effort, they won't produce different results. Set goals that force you to rethink how you operate. Next, increase your activity levels. Look at your sales, marketing, and outreach, then push them higher. Growth often comes from doing more of what already works, not from constantly searching for new strategies. Then identify where hesitation is slowing you down. Look for delays in follow-up, inconsistent outreach, or missed opportunities to promote your offer. These gaps usually explain more than the market does. After that, build systems for consistent execution. Set daily expectations for output, whether that's calls, meetings, proposals, or content. Consistency over time creates momentum. Finally, take full ownership of results. When things aren't working, focus on what you can improve directly. That mindset keeps the business moving forward instead of waiting for conditions to change. Now, here are 3 insights worth sharing. First, most goals fail because they're too small to demand a higher level of action, and average effort produces average results. Second, many business problems are not strategy problems, they're volume problems hidden behind inconsistent execution. Third, the market rewards the team that shows up more often, follows up longer, and stays visible long enough to matter. Today's closing sponsor is memoirghostwriting.com. Many of the best business books start as ideas leaders have been refining for years. Memoirghostwriting.com works with founders, executives, and industry experts to turn those ideas into polished business books that build authority, attract leads, and open doors. They handle everything from interviews to writing, to editing, to publishing. If there's a book in your head that should already be helping your business, learn more at memoirghostwriting.com. That's it for today. See you next time.